screen.
Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of The Christian Lady in the Mirror on Ignite TV. Thank you for joining us last week and thank you for joining us today. Today we'll be talking about peer pressure. Last week we talked about Valentine, what it means to do Valentine, how we affect us as ladies and everything. But today we'll be talking about peer pressure. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. What is peer pressure? Peer pressure is a direct or indirect influence of members of social group with similar interests, experiences, or social status. Example, your friends, your family members that you look up to, people that you feel you want to be or you aspire to be, role models, influencers, and everything. But before we go there, something happened. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday that actually made me to talk about peer pressure? I went to a shopping mall and I saw a group of people. I saw I think the cops were being called on some group of people. Oh, apparently these teenagers or these people were always breaking into stores there. I don't know what really transpired, but what stood out to me there was a particular girl there, and they kept saying that was our first time of following our friends down there. I mean, it was the first time of following them out for such an event, and luckily or unluckily for her, you understand what I'm saying, they called the cops on them that very day. Well, are we going to say it's peer pressure? Are we going to say because all of them kept saying that they've always been calling her and she has never gone. She doesn't want to go. She said she is not interested in going, but that very day, they said they all prevailed on her to go, and she went with them. And on that very day that she went with them, the cops were called in because one of them was actually fond of, like, it kind of gives me something I see ladies talking loud. You understand? Kind of give me the kind of feelings that I'm like. But this, anyway, back to my story. But this lady actually told my friend that maybe your son, was it a son or a daughter, one of them, maybe your child can talk to my child and they could hang out, and she could, and you know one thing I saw, when the child started hanging out with our other friend lady, I mean, the other person doesn't talk, the other child doesn't talk, very quiet, like I rightly said, very quiet. But when she started hanging out with them, the grades improved. In mathematics, I think he was having problems in mathematics. They improved so many. There was more confidence. They really complemented each other. You understand what I'm saying? It was like positive and negative, and they complemented each other very well. And we were like, oh, thank you. That is a positive one. But today we have more of the negative ones. Now, how do we go about this peer pressure? Because I will tell you, it's not easy. That scenario I told you in my office, everybody felt I was doing shakara. Everybody felt, what is it? What is wrong with her? She's just feeling whatever. Because I was not buying credit from that particular lady. Because I was not, you understand? And guess what the credit they were buying? I mean, because I was not buying credit from that particular. And these are money that they can pay now. They can pay it now. But they just decided not to pay it. You understand what I'm saying? How do we combat it? Then I felt miserable. I won't lie to you. I felt miserable. I felt so, how should I say it? I felt miserable. I felt so bad. Because we were just two. It got to a stage. You understand what I'm saying? It got to a stage. The other girl that I was telling you about was like, no. Anytime we see that woman, we just go out. But whatever came into being. My own training. I said I wasn't going to buy it and I didn't buy it. I wasn't going to do it and I did not do it. There was nothing they did not say. Don't let me lie. Those people, they were brutal. They were brutal on me. But how did I get? I had confidence. I did not. I did not want to have debts on my neck. You understand? I knew where I was coming from. I did not want to have extra debts on my neck. I would not lie to you. It was not easy. But I made up my mind to stand on my own 2 feet. Ladies, it's not easy being bullied to do what you don't want to do. But let me tell you one thing I know. Like, if my mom told me a long time ago, that, you know what? Bullies are weakling. Sometimes they want you. Yeah, that is bullies. They want you to do, to tailor you to a particular way of life, of things that they want. Now, when they now tailor you to that particular way of things they want, and you now start following suit or start doing it, they will now hate you. And then another thing I know is that bully is a game. You understand what I'm saying? Bully is a game. One thing I know is that bullies have seen something special in you and want to break it down, want to tear it down, want to be like, after all, it's not as if you are perfect. You are just like us too. So what do you do in such situations? The first thing I did was I had confidence in myself that I was not going to go into debt. And then I had one person that was with me, which was that other lady I was talking about. Number one, have confidence. Have confidence. As in serious one, confidence in yourself. Number two, be in the company of positive-minded people, of people that you have the same mindset. Because this is where it all starts from. When all of you have one particular mindset, and you are the only different one. Now, to come out of that thing is very, 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 you understand what I'm saying? It's very bad. Because you people all have a particular mindset. All of them in the office, they didn't see anything wrong. They didn't see anything wrong in collecting debts, in collecting whatever. And the funny thing about it, if it's one debt, it's better. They will come again. Another person will bring another person. They will take the debt. Another person will bring another thing. They will take it. At the end of the day, by the time the salary comes, the salary is nothing to write home about. In short, I'm always like, how do you people now live? They just start begging. You that they were telling that, come and buy something now that you said you don't want to buy. They will come back and beg money from you. Now tell you that, but you did not buy anything now. So what am I trying to say is be in the group, in the company of confident people, people that you have the same mindset with. So it minimizes it. People that you have the same mindset with, it minimizes. I mean, not only that, how else again? What did I do again at that particular time? I made sure that I was talking to people. It wasn't necessarily their group or anything, but I got home, I'll call my mom then and I'll talk to them. I'll talk to my mom, I'll talk to my mom's sisters. I was talking to so many people around me. I wasn't keeping quiet. I wasn't keeping quiet at all. I wasn't keeping quiet. I was talking to so many people. Okay, another one. Now I have children, and when it comes to this, I was always encouraging them, just come up, talk to me. When you are facing something like that, please talk to someone. Talk to someone. If it does not align with what you've been taught at home, why do you have to do it? If it doesn't align with what I believed, with what I think it should go out with, why do I have to? You understand what I'm saying? Why do I have to? How should I say it? Why do I have to go with it? I'm talking to us ladies, because we ladies seem to have the most problem. Is either we want to wear excuse me, is either we want to wear the latest clothes, we want to wear like I'll tell my daughter, sometimes she goes like, oh mommy, this is the latest something. This is the latest that, and I'm like, wow, the latest yesterday might not be the latest today. And the funny thing about following fashion trends sometimes, the funny thing about following fashion trends sometimes is in the next minute or the next 1 hour, it's not it again. It's not whatever. What you buy, what you bought for. I remember when I was growing up, my father had a Beetle. Now, do we have a Beetle? You're driving a Beetle down the road and people are looking at you. We even have cars that you have to charge. You can see how it is. And I'm sure during my father's time, then if you don't have a Beetle, you are not considered as being wealthy. You're not considered as being tush. You're not considered as being what have you. Well, I don't know, but let's quickly take a recap on what I've said. Peer pressure. We were talking about peer pressure today. We're really talking about peer pressure today. It's a very, very, very large topic. But one of the things I will say is this, and then one of the things we'll highlight down is always be in the company of people that you have the same mindset with. Be in the company of people that you have the same ideas with, the same ideas, the same mindsets, the same values with. Always, when you feel you are being pressurized by your friends, by people, I'm talking to us ladies because this mostly is about ladies. The peer pressure to date, the peer pressure to buy clothes, the peer pressure to do so many silly, stupid things. Have confidence in yourself. If it doesn't align with your beliefs, it doesn't align with your thoughts, with everything you want to do, do not do it. Don't do it. Always talk to someone that you know has the same is sharing the same ideas with you. Always talk to them. Always talk to them. Never feel pressurized. Do not let anybody pressurize you to do what you don't feel like doing, because the consequences in the long run is not something you will want to do. Like, look at that lady, look at that guy. Look at that girl. Look at what she did. Right now I don't think she's going to get out of it. There's another one that even happened. I don't even know how that girl is going to go about it, or what they will do with her at the end of the day. What happened? This girl walked into the store, and there was this TikTok challenge that who can burn something, and she never knew it was going to happen. And she set the place. She had on a lighter, and then she set the store on fire. If I mention the store name right now, everybody knows about the store. She was just 13 years old. It was a TikTok challenge that set the store on fire. That singular thing she did will live with the rest of her life. So when you're being pressurized to do something, always think of it like, how would I be able to live with this thing for the rest of my life? Or I won't be able to live with it for the rest of the life. Well, thank you for joining us this week. We love you, and we want you to, like, in case you've not done that, we want you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button so that anytime we have another new program coming up, it alerts you. Thank you, and God bless. Bye.